In 1879 Arizona, Violet Lowell refuses to surrender her future to Jasper Blackburn, a ruthless cattle baron her desperate father has promised her to. Fleeing across the desert, Violet's escape takes a dramatic turn when she encounters Owen Lawson, a quiet stranger with a protective nature and a past he keeps hidden. When he offers her a marriage of convenience to shield her from Jasper's reach, Violet takes a leap of faith that changes everything. As danger closes in, their fragile alliance deepens into trust, strength, and a love powerful enough to challenge the unforgiving Wild West. In the scorching summer of 1879 Arizona, where red dust rose with every hoofbeat and the horizon shimmered beneath the unforgiving sun, Violet Lowell found herself facing the darkest crossroads of her life. Her father, worn down by drought, debt, and despair, had made a desperate bargain, one that would cost Violet her freedom. He had promised her hand in marriage to Jasper Blackburn, a powerful cattle baron known for his cruel temper and ruthless business dealings. To him, marriage was not a union but a transaction, a means to claim the Lowell ranch and tighten his grip on the territory. Violet had always been strong-willed, fiercely independent, and unwilling to be treated as a commodity. But despite her protests, the date for the engagement had already been set. Jasper's men would soon return to escort her to his sprawling ranch, where she would live under his thumb for the rest of her days. The thought made her stomach twist. She could not, would not, allow her future to be stolen. Her chance at escape arrived on a night heavy with heat and tension. Violet fled the ranch under cover of darkness, her mare racing across the desert trail toward the nearest town, Redwater. But fate, as unpredictable as the desert wind, had other plans. Halfway to town, her horse stumbled in a gully, throwing her hard into the sand. Disoriented and hurting, Violet struggled to rise, only to find herself facing a stranger who appeared from the shadows. He held a lantern that cast a warm glow over his rugged features, a tall man with steady eyes and quiet strength. "Are you hurt?" he asked. "No," she lied, attempting to stand. He didn't believe her, but he offered his hand anyway. His name was Owen Lawson, a drifter with a calm presence and a past he kept tucked behind a guarded gaze. He was passing through the territory on his way north, but something in Violet's trembling voice and determined spirit stirred him. When she told him Jasper Blackburn was hunting her, Owen understood the danger immediately. Blackburn was a man used to getting what he wanted, and punishing anyone who stood in his way. "You've got two choices," Owen said after a long silence. "You can keep running, but he'll follow. A man like him won't stop. Or what?" Violet whispered. "Or you can take my name. It'll give you protection. A marriage of convenience. Temporary, if that's what you want. But it'll make him think twice before coming after you." The offer stunned her. She didn't know him. He didn't know her. But the sincerity in his eyes, the calm steadiness in his voice, convinced her he wasn't trying to trap her, he was trying to save her. With Jasper's men closing in, Violet made the boldest decision of her life. "Yes. I'll marry you." They rode to Redwater, where the weary town preacher married them by lantern light. It was a marriage formed out of necessity, but as the days passed and Violet traveled beside Owen, learning the contours of his past and the quiet nobility beneath his rough exterior, something unexpected grew between them: respect, trust, and a spark of something deeper. But Jasper Blackburn was not a man to be outmaneuvered easily. When he discovered Violet's escape, his fury swept across the territory. His riders pursued them relentlessly, forcing Violet and Owen through treacherous canyons, dusty ridges, and abandoned mining camps. Danger shadowed every step. Yet through each close call, Owen protected her with unwavering resolve, and Violet proved she was no helpless runaway. She was brave, clever, and fiercely loyal. Together, they became something stronger than either had imagined. In the end, when the final confrontation with Jasper came, it wasn't fear that defined Violet, but courage. With Owen at her side, she stood her ground, claiming her right to choose her own future. And what began as a marriage of convenience blossomed into a love as vast and enduring as the Arizona desert sky, a love built on freedom, trust, and a bond neither of them had expected to find.